To the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They run the counter now on first down. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Hey, Lion, 11, Agate. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot.
Here's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Danger. Heavy.
Turton. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, this is hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
The extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
York to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hey, tomato. Cut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 53 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cougar 19.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Get up! 70 Lions! Viking 18!
Going for it, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. To the 36-yard line, stop there. Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Okay, break. Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Ward. That is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Say, hey. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Not saying 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig. Panther 11. Steady.
Ward to throw once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get it. Let go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Rig alert. 19 tight.
Ward, 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
York able to send this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Easy. Son.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hey, center. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Ain't with my type activities, so don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them off. Take a risk, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the get back.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, attention.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. DK to return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Second and 10. In motion, the tight end. Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 3rd and 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 5 receivers set here. It's 3rd down and 5.
Ready? 18, 5 in. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Ward. In trouble, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, run!
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
30 left. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
On the right, this is Cruz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato. Cut. Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Rip, 23. Son. Hey, kill. Sink right.
Now Lawrence. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Hey, Soko, son. Go. 11.
On second and goal, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A 58-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now, Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Santos.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown, right? If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw is Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Cowboys!
On third down, here's Spears. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Throwing is Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and a yard.
Ready. Mike.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal?
70. Hey, Chris. Broncos.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Okay,
can't afford
ready?
another delay here as they come up again on second and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Check.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Ward on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done. They start hot. Big 13 heavy.
On play action, Lawrence. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Done. Easy. Read a 54. Silver.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Cruz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
26-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, lion. Hey, center. Done. You're in the speed. Red.
Hands it off out of the gun. He'll take it inside the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Check, man. 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12.
18, Rodney.
Operating from the gun. Moore. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lopez. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 21 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have the Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action, Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo from 21 yards away. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
17. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
At the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, go!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Here we go.
Here's Allen. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Son. Hey, I'm gun.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Hey. Here we go.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he cranks it off the right upright, and it's no good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Cougar 19.
Again, it's Ward. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Here is third and quite a ways.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's
19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
18, Rodney. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Rig alert. Rig alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot.
Now a carry for Allen. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening